Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mamus Ate, a makeup artist and a YouTuber based in Warri, Delta State, Nigeria. Thank you for stopping by on this channel. If it is your first time, please do not make it your last. And for my returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. I do not take it for granted. I appreciate you all. I love you. Please remember to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Let me know your thoughts at the end of this video. Let me know what kind of look you want to see on this channel. Okay, let's get right in. I already did a skin prep offline. She's my client and we're actually in a haste. I have just less than 30 minutes to do her makeup, so I did the skin prep off camera, and on this day my lighting was not so good and the curtain behind was not reflecting well on her face, so the foundation shade you are seeing now is looking like something that did not match her neck and her face, but in real life it wasn't so. Okay, my lightings, I had issues with lightnings on this day, but then I'm just blending my foundation, and for foundation I use the L'Oreal True Match mixed with Maybelline Superstay, and I'm using my beauty blender to just blend. Please do well to check the description box. I'll be dropping every details I use on the description box. I'm just going in with my highlight, and for highlight I use the Nuban Beauty Concealer. It's a Nigerian brand. And for highlight I applied on the forehead, the T-zone, the nose, and the chin area, just to make her face look smaller. And then of course she have eye bag, so I had to really blend the eyes properly. And then she needed blush. She actually gave me a picture of the look she wanted, so I'm not doing any liquid contour on this look. I'm just trying to recreate the look she wanted. So guys, I'm applying my blush and then I'm trying to uplift the outer corner of her eyes, because as you can see she have hooded eyes. So I'm just going to blend. Done blending, I'm moving on to setting, and for setting I'm using the Mirac cosmetic powder in the shade Curry mixed with RMCA powder to further mattify under the eyes. So every areas that I apply the concealer, the liquid concealer, those are the areas I'll be applying this mattifying setting powder. Okay, I went in light handed. You need to blend that thoroughly before going heavy handed. You can see the outer corner of her eyes, and then I'm using my beauty blender to just place the powder properly before going in with any other powder. And then again I'm using my beauty blender to also contour. For contour I use the MAC mineralized skin finish powder in dark deepest to also contour her eyes, her forehead, her nose areas, and her chin. Done setting and baking, I just apply the brow tamer on the hair, on the brows, to keep the hair in place all day long. And then I went in with my brow gel from the Ega Anista in the shade Nuban, and then I'm using my angle brush from Miracle Cosmetics to arrange and draw and define and sculpt my brows. I trust you understand what I'm saying. So you can see how flat this Miracle angle brush is. So I apply the same concealer that I used to highlight her face, which is the Nuban Beauty Concealer in the shade 043. Moving on to blending of my eyeshadow primer, and for eyeshadow primer I use the Bay 9 Clown, and then I'm using a fluffy brush from Nuban Beauty to just apply at the outer corner of her eyes. Like I said initially, she showed me a picture of the look she wanted, so we are trying to recreate the look. Okay, so I'm just using a warm tone of orange eyeshadow to place on her crease, and then I'm going to blend that properly. For eyeshadow, if you remember very well, my last video I said you place the eyeshadow, you tap the eyeshadow, and then use a fluffy brush. And then I actually deliberately use that razor blade to just place on the outer corner of the eyes to give a little lift to the eyes, because she have hooded eyes. See how this razor blade techniques just increase and uplift her eyes and her face. It's like a facelift. Okay, and then I'm just going in with a matte eyeshadow. You can see her lips moving. She was actually trying to remind me of the look she told me she wanted. And then while my assistant was looking for the particular pigment shade to be used on the eyelid, I decided to just outline her lips and go for her lip blending immediately. Like I said, this makeup was less than 30 minutes, so we're actually in a haste. There's no need of wasting any more time. Okay, every minute counts when you are working under pressure for a client. The most important thing is that at the end of the day you achieved a good result. Okay, talking of lips, the lip stain I applied is the Beauty by Jones lip stain in the shade Mamus, and then Beauty by Jones lip stain in the shade Ifebena. So I was done with the lips. I stopped halfway and then boom, I came back to the eyeshadow pigments. Okay, actually it wasn't really easy looking for the particular shade because now some of these pictures have been edited. So when a client is showing you a picture in a picture of the look she wants in a video or in a picture form, you have to be careful. Like what I do is I had to zoom the picture thoroughly to know which shades of pigment was used. And as you can see, my client have hooded eyes. I did not want to convince her to not go for that particular eye look. All I did was find a way to do that same look on her hooded eyes, but do it even more better than the pictures that she showed me. Lesson learned is that sometimes clients show us things that are fine for the shape of the face of the person that makeup was done on. It doesn't mean to be fine on your client. So sometimes what you can do as a makeup artist is try to explain to the client the reason why that look may not suit her. But if it is a look that will suit her, then it's okay to recreate the look. Okay, just like I did. The look actually suits her, the eyeshadow color suits her, but her eyes were too small for that particular eye look. But then again, we'll find a way to do it, and she was actually happy. Then I moved on to mascara to further darken the eyes. I was done with the mascara. I went in with my eyeliner. I like to darken the eyes properly, especially for hooded eyes. And then I placed that finger there to uplift the eyelid. Like I said, she have hooded eyes. So for hooded eyes, you need to be very, very careful when applying your eyeliner. You can see the eyeliner is inside her eyes. It's not really out on her skin, on her eyelid. It's inside. You see it from the inside. So when I'm done with this, I will allow it to dry off before I fix my lashes. And of course, I fix lashes with my hands. But yeah, I went in with my liquid glow from the Anastasia's Beverly Hills in the shade Peachy. I like to apply liquid glow at the back of my hand before applying it directly on the cheekbone. Okay. Yes, I think when I applied on my hand first before on the skin, it doesn't make it to look rough. It's properly blended. And then I'm going in with a pink dark red eyeshadow to smoke under her lower lash line, because for the look she showed me that we actually were creating, this was exactly what was done. Went back to the lip stain. I didn't finish the lip process earlier on because I went to do the pigment. So I'm just trying to properly blend it. When you apply matte lip stain, you need to blend properly. Yes, after a while, the lip will start breaking and cracking. So I'm just trying to blend properly. And then I'm moving on to my powder highlight, which is Fenty Beauty highlighter in How Many Carats mixed with Cognac candy. So I just applied both on top of the liquid glow I applied earlier on. And blend and move on to my glow spray from the Nia Beauty. And then when I was done with applying the glow spray, I applied a little of the Fenty Beauty highlighter on a tear dot to further make her eyes, the outer corner of her eyes, to pop. I like to do this for smaller eyes. Okay, you can spot the difference now. And then I'm going in with this mascara from the Zaron to apply on her lower lash line, and I place the razor blade under the mascara so that the mascara do not stain the under eye. Okay, allow the mascara and the liner to dry down, and then I'm going in with this Seal It Up spray, finishing spray from the one and only So Pro Cosmetics. See, when you spray this spray, your makeup goes nowhere, no shifting, no breaking, no cracking. Okay, and then I'll be going in with the lip gloss, which is the final touch of this glam. I applied the same brown Beauty by Jones lip gloss, their colorless lip gloss, and by this time my client was actually very happy because the picture she showed me was finally achieved. Okay, She cannot wait to start snapping her picture. You can already see the smile on her face. We were done and she was looking like a snack, a homie. Please do well to subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment down below, let me know your thoughts on the comment section. I will see you in my next video, guys. Until then, stay blessed, be happy, smile often, and bye, guys.